Good afternoon. Thank you for coming today, and thank you for Dr. Rashid for the kind invitation. My name is Majid Al-Hawary. I'm a controls director of ASVC, and in the meantime, I'm a guest lecturer in Hawary University. I'm very happy to be with you today, and hope we have an interesting session for you. Today, we are going to talk about project management in terms of controls in construction industry. What will be the innovative ideas we are doing now in construction industry in the UAE market? Usually in project controls, what we have in project controls, first let me check the presentation, what we are going to say today. Project controls, innovation, and we are going to speak about the new technologies in the construction industry, like drones, building information modeling with different dimensions, 3D printing, and all new things are coming to the industry, especially related to the Industry 4.0 and the new advancement related to Internet of Things and big data. So project controls, what is the usually what we are doing in project controls? Usually what we are doing in project controls, usually we do a kind of time management, cost management, risk management, EPR, enterprise project reporting, and now we started to work on the virtual design and new technologies like drone and 3D print and virtual spaces. So usually in project controls, as we said, we do a programs, it's a kind of time management and a monitor. We do a kind of cost control. We do a kind of risk management, but we are trying to learn from different industries. Now it's like a kind of border, there is no border between different industry. Construction industry, we're known as it's like a little bit slow, less in technological advancement, and now we are trying to eliminate these pitfalls and try to be more flexible, more fast in the construction. So why to innovate first? Innovation. Why we are innovating in construction industry? We have very competitive markets now. Construction is known of less profit margin. Construction is known as a labor intensive, more equipment, more labor, costly. So doing things in a more innovative way could improve the profit margin, could do something more toward the construction and the improvement in the profit margins. So you have to continue. Usually there is a saying, innovate or evaporate. So in construction, we are trying to change. So what are the different kind of innovations we have? I have an idea what different kind of innovation we can see in anything, in any industry. So mainly we have three different type of innovation. The first one, which you call disruptive, like you have a very new idea. The first human being who flied before. So the first airplane we had, the first mobile we had. So this is the kind of innovation which we call disruptive. Another one, we call it breakthrough. Personal computers, radios, TVs, and the third one, which we call a kind of incremental improvement and development of the process or the product, like what we can see in Coca-Cola, cars, or Gillette as well. So they are continuously improving what they are doing. What is the innovation life cycle? Just we start with an idea, then we assess the idea, research and development, and we take it into implementation, monitoring, feedbacks, and controlling the innovation. So now we will move to the interesting part. You see in the cars, this is the first cars we have seen. Now we have Tesla cars. The first mainframe, we have seen it like 60, 70 years before. Long time back, we started to see this kind of motherboard, the small one. Telecommunications. This is the first landline device we had, and now we have mobiles. What about in the construction industry? What do we have in construction industry? We used to see this kind of programs long time before. We started to see such kind of Gantt chart long time before. we started to see this outdated machine, and unfortunately we still seeing this machine almost everywhere. Maybe not in the UAE, but in most of countries we're still seeing the same. So that's why we need to do things in a more different way and more innovative ways. So how to do this one, we'll see now. As we said before, construction industry has some characteristics. It is usually known of very slow industry, late in technology integration, fragmented, labor equipment intensive, risky, low profit margin. So there is a need for improvement now. We have to innovate and do things differently in construction. So in 2018, what we can see in construction industry now, a lot of items are becoming less physical. We start to move towards the virtual spaces, more dependent on the visualization, more digital, more automated, and exist in virtual spaces. So one of the first things we'll discuss today is the 4D modeling. I believe most of us have heard about the BIM, Building Information Modeling. We used to hear about the 3D, which we can see the model in the 3D dimension instead of having the drawings of 2 dimensions. Now we start to add the 4th dimension, which is the time. You can see the model, the construction, the virtual completion of the project with the time related. So what will be the value, the added value of this one? It will enhance the visualization, project understanding, and kind of monitoring and controlling. So this is one of the examples, one of the projects running in Dubai now, which is the Mohammed bin Rashid library. It's under construction. So we have the 3D model. It's run according to the schedule in a virtual spaces. So we can see at early stage of the project what's going on, what is the baseline program, at any point of time, what should happen in the project, what different packages, what we are constructing in different colors. You can see what's going on. We can stop at any point of time and we see what should be the project performing at this period of time. So imagine if from day one of the project you start to see such kind of visualization, what will happen to the construction itself, the visualization through the team members when they see the project constructed first at the early stage, what will be the improvement in terms of quality, loss of time, accidents, safety, and all different aspects which usually cause the problem during the construction stage. So from day one of the project, you see the project virtually constructed versus the program. So instead of submitting bunch of papers, the programs which no one actually read and consider it a kind of colored papers, you can see just a small video of 30 seconds what's going on the project and what will happen. So this will increase the collaboration, the visualization, dealing with the different project stakeholders.